Hi, I'm AJ Freed, and John Morris is coming back to MEPM.
And I'm Michelle Spiller, and I'm the Building Vice President of the Robotics Club.
Hi, I'm Jake Winkleman, and I've got This Friday's Around Campus with Max Luft.
Hi, I'm Sean McClellan, and I've got This Week in MEPM Sports.
I'm Ava Scheffler with your weekend forecast.
Good morning, MEPM. Today's day 3. Please rise and join us for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Last week, the Fragments Club stated their annual writing contest. The topic is about change and whatever that means to you. The deadline is November 30th, and all submissions must be submitted to fragmentemail@gmail.com. You can submit works of art, poetry, writing, or anything along those lines. The writing contest will have a winner, and that winner will receive a prize. Good luck to all the participants.
Fragments isn't the only club off and running here at MEPM. The Robotics Club is officially starting up again as well, and it looks like this year will be just as competitive as last year, thanks to the addition of virtual competitions. If you're interested in coding, designing, engineering, or building, and you want to help MEPM bring home the Robot Building Trophy, make sure to join the Google Classroom that can be found on hallway flyers.
You won't find any flyers in the hallway, but this Tuesday, BMB is hosting a special sports event. For more on it and the world of sports, let's bring in Sean McQuillan from BMB for your MEPM Sports.
Thanks, and yes, Michelle, there's some big sports news to report. Last month on Sports Talk, Tom and Lily introduced everyone to 1979 MEPM graduate and former Major Leaguer John Morris. Well, this coming Tuesday, Tom and Lily will be hosting a B&B special event, an evening with John Morris on Zoom. You can hear all about his journey from MEPM to the World Series and more. You can find the link to sign up in the description of this video. On the field intramurals for fall sports athletes continue. After 2 weeks, most athletes are happy to be back with their teammates once again, and are starting to build more chemistry with new teammates who have joined in on fall sports. There's still time left to get involved. If you'd like, just contact the individual coaches. For B&B, I'm Sean McClellan. And back to you guys to the studio.
I'm playing center field, and we're winning 2-0 in the 6th inning. And their best hitter hits a long fly ball to deep right center field, and I take off. And I'm tracking the spot. I got it. And right when I'm getting ready to reach for it, at the top of the fence, I turn and I hit the metal pole holding up the fence. Well, the ball hit my glove and it stayed in my glove, and I fell back and I hit the ground and I held the ball up in my glove. I break my nose, I broke my cheek, I chipped the tooth, okay? I showed up the next day and my coach looked at me, and he's an ex-Marine, and he said, let me tell you something, my friend, you literally had to run through a wall for me, but as long as you're here, you'll always be my center fielder.
See what a good outfielder Morris is? He went to the wall, and then he came back. Boy, he's a good player.
Thanks, Sean. The evening with John Morris looks like a great event for athletes and baseball fans and non-athletes.
Absolutely. I spoke with Lily and Tom after they did the initial interview with John Morris, and they couldn't stop talking about how nice he was and how many stories he had from his time here at MEPM and the world of professional sports.
A great night that should not be missed. And speaking of things that should not be missed, in this week's Around Campus, Jake Winkleman sat down with class of 2021 valedictorian Max Luft.
Hi, I'm Jake Winkleman, and welcome to this Friday's segment of Around Campus. This week, I'm here with the class of 2021 MEPM valedictorian Max Luft. Welcome to the AC studio, Max.
Thank you, Jake.
So I have to ask, what exactly was your GPA?
My GPA, I don't remember exactly, but it was around 101.85-ish or 5.8. I don't know. The numbers always mess up for me.
And who has been your most influential teachers among the way here at MEPM and Grand?
The two most have to most definitely be, for a teacher, Mr. Steckel. He was a great teacher for my AP Bio class, and just a great person overall. And he always spoke highly of me and made me feel really great. And then the other one would be Mr. Dell, who I've known since my days in Grand Avenue, and then he moved here into MEPM as an administrator, and he's always watched my back, so that was always very nice.
And finally, is there any advice you would like to say to the underclassmen watching this, hoping to one day be in your shoes?
Only advice I can give is just do well in school, but don't forget that it's not all about school. You want to still focus on your own life and sports and extracurriculars and all that.
Thank you so much for coming by, Max. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jake, and congrats to Max. You can see Jake's full conversation with Max on the BMB YouTube page on BMB's interviews. Now for this week's MEPM Kindness Quote of the Week, Miss Tushan always makes class fun and exciting. I never want to leave. Continue sending kindness over MEPM Kindness Instagram for a chance to get your favorite teachers featured on the show.
Those kindness quotes keep getting better and better, Michelle. Now let's kick it to Ava Scheffler for your weekend weather report.
Good morning, MEPM. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. I'm Ava Chef, cooking up a storm here with your weekend forecast. Today's weather is nasty with a 90% chance of rain throughout the day with temperatures in the lower 60s, supposedly dropping substantially at night to the 40s. We'll see about that. Saturday is going to be sunny, mostly clear with temperatures in the 60s, dropping to the 50s later throughout the day. To wrap up the weekend, Sunday is going to be in the lower 60s with partly sunny skies, dropping to the mid to upper 50s later that night. I hope you all have a great weekend, MEPM, and I'll see you next time on the weather.
Thanks, Ava. Now for today's quote. We heard from the 2021 valedictorian Max Loof and from the 1979 graduate and former major leaguer John Morris on this week's morning announcements. So it's only fitting for this week's quote of the week to be, all of our dreams come true if we all have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney said that one.
Could not agree more, Michelle. John Morris and Max Luft are just two examples of people who had the courage to chase their dreams. I'm sure there are plenty of other MEPM students ready to chase their dreams as well. These have been the BMB morning announcements for Friday, October 16th.
Have a great day, MEPM.
Is that also a rehearsal?
I'm getting like sadder.